Hey guys, Tyrip here, bringing you a 2v2 tonight. We are on Belgorod. Thanks for spawning on the left. We have Jibber playing as US forces, straight away locking into Recon support. Teaming up with him is Thoton, playing as Soviets, who has airborne troops, armored assault, and garden motor. From the right hand side, we have CrossFire playing as Ostheer, who has Spearhead, Storm, and Jaeger armor. And finally, Sir Ducksworth playing as OKW, straight away going for special operations. In terms of rankings here, a range team on the Allied side in the mid-70s, I think it was. Axis random team, Crossfire rank 4, Ducksworth around 70. Looks like these sandbags might get interrupted here. Big time sandbags coming in for Thoton as well. Interesting angle on those as well. Interesting going to block attacks from that angle as well. I've been doing some good work over there. Steampies maybe hoping to catch them going around one of these blind corners. G42 pushes forwards, gets some nice suppression done. Doesn't want to leave the capture circle before the cap is completed. And it looks like a rotation of the conscripts coming into the centre here. 2-on-1ing the Stearmpires at the moment. MG pushing forwards, we've got the Grenadiers rotating now to assist his teammate. Stearmpires going to soft retreat into the building perhaps. No. MG42 kicking in now, getting some nice suppression going. Pathfinders going for Jibber. It's his third unit, going with recon support. Steampies doing a decent job of holding on here, but it's a 4v2, so a little bit of body blocking from his own squad there, nearly cost him it. Now the Grenadiers coming in from the side, doing some decent work. 4 conscript start for Thoton, maybe indicating he's going to go for airborne troops. So a little bit more firepower in the early stages. Machine gun, hoorah, clears the angle, but still have 3 Grenadiers here, so going to be able to outmuscle these conscripts. But either way, a bit of a tough start for the Axis. Losing control of the cutoff, way down on territory control. Probably doing quite well in the KD. Thoton bleeding a lot. Ooh, and he loses a squad. Oh, that was a bit sloppy. Oh boy, could this be a combat engineer wipe now as well? Oh, the flamer pops. Catches him on the other side. And he gets him too. Ooh, that is painful for Thoton. 2 squads just like that. He's rebuilding the engineers now. Doesn't even have munitions if he wanted to drop down some SVTs. But still strong territory control for the Allies, so all is not lost. Should still hit their medium light vehicles at a good timing. Good bit of focus firing from the Axis as well. Got a somewhat early battle group coming in for Ducksworth. Not really in terms of squad count. Maybe 1 squad down on usual. Pretty usual timing for it. And instantly rebuys the flamer on that, making a push through now with the monstrous size force. Jibber trying to get a couple beacons up.
Enemy squad alive! Beacon up!
Before getting back. This beacon's very annoying. Don't cost anything to plant down, give you some really nice intel. He's gone for a 3rd rifleman, by the way, and then into the captain. So we saw Jibber with like I think it was a 4 rifle play against, it's not crossing the words, I forget who. That was with infantry company. We have the M1919s. But yeah, he's trying to squeeze in an extra squad here. It's kind of an interesting idea. Does mean a later ambulance though. Supervising the anti-air half-track. That was a pretty good timing. Got the machine gun coming out now. This should be pretty effective against the Allies. They are blobbing up quite a lot at the moment. A lot of units in one area. Still do have the Pathfinders to provide some vision off that machine gun, but apart from that, could be very strong here. And just beacons for days for Jibber. Pretty fast cooldown on those as well, you can see. Just able to get in close there and win. Into your half-track getting to work. We've got a Recon in the build for Ducksworth. 222 already on the field for CrossFire. He's gone for a second machine gun as well himself. Doesn't mean those anti-tank guns going to be coming in quite late though. Greedy's trying to wait. Sneaking a Faust there. Doesn't look like it's going to work out though. He's coming in from the north, but they're also having trouble getting in Fausting range. The conscripts lost that? How did the conscripts lose that? That doesn't make any sense. They're not Vet 2. Very strange. Did he accidentally stop outside of it? I've got no idea. Okay, 222 comes up to assist against the anti-air half-track. Chase away a few squads as well. Buys a bit of time for the captain though to do some damage here. 222 coming in close. Doing well. Conscripts building up some sandbags there in the south now. Stonefire's winning that one with the concussive grenade. Anti-air half-track going to come in and go head to head. Well, head to tail. Tail to head. With the 222. So the 222's looking to time the anti-air half-track while it's reloading there. Still see it's got a number of shells in its clip. If that's what you would call it, probably not. Oh, here comes the Dishka. A lot of retreats. Went for a rebuild on that lost conscript as well as the lost combat engineer, so back up to 4 now. Probably means a no light vehicle strat for Thoton, and doesn't have his tech down, so can just boost up his infantry firepower and get it done with that, which could go alright because Ducksworth didn't go for a light vehicle himself. One light vehicle apiece, not too troublesome for either side to handle. Still, the Allies have had much better territory control to this point. Is that fake smoke? From the Einar Pathfinders. Ducksworth didn't just hard retreat though, he sets up. Coming in from the other side though. Bunch of troops for Jibber. Stern Pyres though coming around from this angle. Where's that Recon at? It's back at base. Concussive grenade, but well dodged. Got the officer now though, Ducksworth. And the Faust connects on the anti-air half-track as well. Big damage on the Pathfinders and they go down. Ouch. We're going to go for a short retreat here. A short repair rather. And he's dropped in, is that a Dishka? Sounded like a Dishka. He dropped in for Jibber. Interesting, a bit of teamwork there. Conscript down back here, by the way. Did not see that. Guess that was a 222 dive from CrossFire. Well done. Hold on. He's still got 4. Did he just... Oh, he just built another one, okay. This is actually maybe going to impact his medium tank timing now, though, going for a rebuild on conscript again here. You can see he's got a lot of tech he still needs to build. Whoa! He's donated him a Greyhound, Jibber. Okay, well this is very unusual stuff. So that's the grand plan. It's quite a late one though. You can see around 11 minutes on the field, and but the Axis, you know, with their slightly bad territory control, they're not going to be racing towards their medium. So maybe it can actually do some damage here.
Here it comes.
Got the vehicle crew out as well. Preparing up the 222. He's got the pack, second pack now for CrossFire, so well prepared for fast medium or perhaps some Greyhound harassment. A bit of a lend-lease between these two armies. Conscripts crawling out to safety. With a 2-on-1 in the centre and middle now. They're getting missing, unfortunate for Ducksworth. And with that big blob there, he decides to cut and run, which I think is a fair idea. Looks like CrossFire doing a pretty good job against Thoton, hoping for the decrew on the Dishka, not happening though. Need to tank gun in the build now for Thoton. Getting... Ooh, one of the pack shots missing, lucky break there. Yeah, half-track surviving because of that. Actually, quite low on munitions, so maybe considering not throwing the incendiary grenades. Throw it kind of towards the door, which did do some good work. Watching crit on the 222, slowing it down, but the pies are there for the repairs quite quickly. Retreating back to the conscripts here. Catches the Dishka a little bit out of position though. That officer does have very good line of sight. So he can spot that machine gun being out of position from quite a way off. He's going to try set up here. This could be a little bit risky. Throwing out a smoke nade on the Dishka, but not before it's suppressed two of the units. Into half-track coming up now as well. And the squad coming in on the flank also. Okay, the Recon still back at base after that retreat. Greyhound in a bit of trouble here against the 222, already low on health. Greyhound's armor is quite bad. Struggling against the 222 here. Oh! The pack from downtown, it looked like maybe the Greyhound was going to squeak the win. But then the pack... Huge. Conscripts down the north as well during all that action. So Thoton taking a beating this game. So many squad losses from him already. And now stack a light vehicle on top of that. He's rebuilding the conscripts again. He really should be building his tech up now. I don't know what he's doing. He's got so much fuel. He could just about build 2 medium tanks. By the time you take into account what production times. Pack gets decrewed though by the conscripts. Do have anti-tank grenades as well. Grenadiers getting stuck in also. A bit too on both of those. Conscripts trying to sneak off to the side here. Already these are a little bit too low. The Zis coming in, going for a barrage. Tries to recruit the pack. Here comes the anti-air half-track, but the second pack is there. Anti-air half-track trying to dodge out to the side. And just manages to do so. Well, the pack gets decrewed again. Machine gun forced away by the anti-air half-track. Pack sets back up. No, it doesn't. Doesn't need to. Goes down from the Recon. But the 222 falls to the Zis. Oh my god. So many radio messages at once. Here goes the Zis. The Echelon going to jump on it. Try to get out of there with it. Here come the SVT conscripts. Maybe didn't need to jump on it, but there's a pack out here that maybe could get killed. Looks like Jibber's not focusing on that, and here comes a big old blob for Ducksworth. Looking to maybe catch some of these allied support weapons. But Jibber doing a good job retreating off in a very safe direction. Another unit down for Thoton. I thought he might go for some infiltration grenades here onto the retreat path. Could have been very, very strong. Get the munis. For one set of them at least. And now Thoton having to rebuild that. He's just so far behind on his tech. Got Jibber about to pop out a medium tank now.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Looks like he's going to try keep the vehicle crew alive as well. He had the option of just letting them die there, but decided against that.
We're losing a capture point.
Munis cashed down by Jibber, by the way. Oof. Pretty good connection there. Ducksworth's Raketans nowhere to be seen. One at base, one on the field, quite far away. Clears off one of the beacons. She's sharing coming into the center now. Decent dodge on the infiltration grenades. Here come the double AT guns though. Big damage. Ooh! Triple AT guns, by the way. Third one out the back. A lot of repairs required on the Sherman now. Does make me wonder if maybe the Scott first would have been a better choice for Jibber, given how many anti-tank guns are on the field. Double AT guns for both the axis. Can make it hard sometimes to use that Sherman. Suppression kicks in, but bar rifleman. No grenades actually for Jibber, that's interesting. Hoping for the D crew here. Ducksworth staying in though. The reinforcements arrive, Jibber has to get out. A little bit isolated here with the Grenadier. Sherman not fully repaired, but coming in. Good rifle nade through the tree line. Ooh, okay, well that paid off for Jibber. Huge wipe. Pretty lucky shot. Well done. Big push in the north for Ducksworth. There's not much resistance up there, just the one fighting position. Saw that though with the officer with the long line of sight. Cleared that off nice and easily, and now Panzer IV on the build for Ducksworth. Pretty good timing on it, considering how bad the fuel control's been for the Axis to this point. It does seem like they're starting to take over a bit, those wipes for Thoton. Stacking up. Jibber just going for bars on everything here. He's going blob for blob. Machine gun coming forwards. Going to look for some suppression. No Pathfinders anymore, remember, so it doesn't have anything to spot that machine gun from long range. And the Panzer IV up here now. Jibber backing off. Looks like he wants to get back up to full strength before engaging. Suppression doing well. Tries to break free of it with the on me. The squad's just so low anyway. Doesn't work too well. This is nearby though.
Our capture point is being overrun.
Okay, W Panzer IV coming up now as well. I think, yeah, he's trying to bait. He's got the light AT mine there. Surprised the AT gun didn't stay sat down for maybe another shot. Double Raketans. Oh boy, this could be trouble for Jibber. No, it gets out of there. Got the volley fire coming through. Double bars. Seeing my tutorial video, how effective they can be when they've got those weapon upgrades. The rear echelon. Huge Katyusha barrage there to start things off with Thoton. Just about got the Recon D crew. Major artillery coming down up there as well. Getting around the side. Crossfire's troops. Sears has to retreat. Good angle. Trading shots here. Oh, Jibber just about got fousted. That was a close call. Yeah, I do question Thoton's build, you know, given how far the Allies were ahead on fuel. You know, if they got some fast mediums out, or even like a much faster Katyusha, you know, by the time he had the Katyusha on the field, he already had like another 250 fuel or so. Could have been very effective, and oh boy, that is a nasty blob for Jibber. OKW troops going down very fast. Down the cluster bombs, but Ducksworth some fast retreat to get away from that. Suppression coming in from the side now as well. Oh, Panzer IV getting a few good hits in. Now getting blasted by the Zis. Pretty even on the VPs at this stage though. In spite of maybe a bit of a slow start for the Axis. Done well to hold on to the VPs, kept it very competitive. T-34 out now for Thoton. Katyusha ready to roll as well. Looking to flank around this machine gun here. Nice early retreat from Crossfire. Katyusha right on the front lines here. 118 A's, not quite in range for the second. We've got the double packs here as well. Very quick to set down and fire. Sherman coming in now, bit of 2-on-1 with Katyusha onto the packs, but they were already dodging back. Crossfire was under too much pressure from the conscripts. Cluster bombs coming down though, this could be nasty. Jumped out of the building. Would have been death if he stayed inside and took almost no damage. So very effective dodging there from the Axis team. Oh boy, big hit from the P4. Oh, was that an attack ground? What was that? Forced retreat from the officer up there. Maybe forced away the machine gun, if I had to guess. Can be very effective with the officer. Like, forced retreating machine gun can just open up so many opportunities. It's pretty expensive to do, though. 15 munitions. Oh, that's a terrible retreat path. You can see Ducksworth trying to get up to the north, so he doesn't have to retreat past all of those bars. No AT grenades from Jibber though. I think there was an opportunity there for a double AT nade. Got a Jackson down now here for Jibber as well. So it missed its first shot. Is this rolling up for the OKW Panzer IV, missing its first shot. Ooh, big frag bombs in there from Crossfire. Gets the D-crew on the Dishka. The double packs pressuring back the Jackson as well. And Thoton going to be able to recover that. He did... Oh no, I thought he lost one of his machine guns, but no, he's still got them, so... Crossfire, triple machine guns now. Might hamper his pop cap though if he wants to save for that Tiger. Well, okay, a bit of a move in the north. Ducksworth in some trouble here. T-34 coming up to assist. 2 T-34s in fact. And they're getting aggressive. Double kittens are coming, but a few sight blockers around here. Oh, but they run right into the double kittens. Down it goes. Here comes the Katyusha though. Monster. Oh man. Close call. Could have been devastating for Ducksworth, but it's out of there without losing too much. Just one machine gun that was decreased by the infantry. Oh, the ISG going down. That was quite far forwards, that ISG. Bit of a risky position. One bar on the ground there from Jibber. And Ducksworth has kept one of these Fox treaties with some weapon slots open. Can pick that up. Oh, what was Jibber trying to do? Decrewing his tank up here. CrossFire finds him and he knocks it out. What was that? What was that Sherman doing? Was he trying to pick up the decrew bar with the vehicle crew? I honestly think that's what he was trying to do. It's the combat engineers who end up picking it up though. The attempt to steal on the ISG doesn't get too far. Oh boy, and Jibber leaving the AT gun a little bit exposed. He's dropping down the fake smoke. But now the double AT guns going for the Zis. Jibber going to jump on it with the captain. Rifle Mage covered by the gun shield pretty well there. Able to get on the ISG now as well, Jibber. Oh, but the conscripts go down the north to Ducksworth's blob. Second Panzer IV now for CrossFire. He's not hanging about for the heavy. There's the Scott going though, getting very aggressive with its positioning. Good hits in from the Jackson though. T-34 very reckless. Double AT guns right there. He's about to get lit up. Katyusha barrage. Oh, he doesn't quite get away with it. Jackson coming in, but still so healthy. Drops the smoke on the AT guns. Just reckless T-34 play from Thoton. Their second Katyusha out now, so they are lacking anti-tank after that as well. They lost that. Lost that Zis quite a while ago as well, so this is not looking good for the Allies. Jibber still has a large army, but just haven't got any meaningful kills for such a long time. Still pretty close on the victory points though. Jackson not fully repaired, but he's bringing it back into action. Stolen MG34 setting up over here, but we've got the Dishka as some support for CrossFire. What about these SVT conscripts, however? Oh boy, what is CrossFire doing? Is he just forgotten about what's going on down the bottom? He lost both his machine guns. He's dodging away from the cluster bombs, but that cost him dearly down the bottom. Sending the tanks down now here as well. Is he not going to steal away these machine guns? What's going on here? Doesn't have any tanks to fight back against the Panzer IVs. Oh, big Katyusha barrage. That was the one he's been looking for. Double the kit and decrew, and the whole blob forced off as well. Let's see what Jibber can do now on the back of that. Is he going to try steal one? Is he going to kill them? Panzer IV's easy mode down the bottom here. He's got the Jackson coming down now though. Did not. Very strange that Thoton didn't take either of those machine guns. I don't understand that. Okay, got the Command Panther in the mix now for Ducksworth. Did go for all 3 tech trucks. I thought maybe it was going to be the King Tiger. That's the Command Panther in the end. Still has an opportunity to pick up this MG42 and get home with it. She's not hitting too much. Oh, what is this? Thoton again, just about donating a combat engineer.
The sector is at risk.
Oh, gets away though. The crew on the Dishka picks up the bar. Just has to retreat with that machine gun. Big misclick there from Thoton. For the barrage, but uh-oh, double packs coming up now. And he brought them right the way up before starting firing. Maybe he can get a second shot in here. Ooh, that was a close one. Good idea there. You could see it from CrossFire. He brought them right the way in, so he could get an opportunity for a second volley instead of just forcing it away with the max range shots. Ooh, clumped up on the wrong side of the tank trap there. Nasty hit. And gets decrewed by the Panzer IV. Recon pass coming in from Jibber's Major. Did pick up one of those Recons, so T-guns for Jibber. He's got a pretty good composition. Thoton going for an SU-85, which I think makes sense. Still is a little bit at risk. I don't think he's really planted too many mines, and doesn't have much support for that SU-85. Could easily get flanked.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts.
Yeah, I'm not hitting too much though. Ducksworth dodging off to the side. Still doesn't have the weapon upgraded on those overs yet. Oh, frag bombs! I heard the plane coming in. Double wipe. Thoton, big losses. Interesting how the wipe indicator shows the axis model for the stolen crew.
Heavy machine gun team.
See the army size differential now. Axis are way ahead, and CrossFire has resources to burn. Hampered by his pop cap, so if he loses anything, he can just rebuild so quickly. Could even be maybe time for him to build a Muni's cache. He's got so many resources floating here. Big Axis blob coming through the center. Gives a close range kit. Chusha, fast reactions though from CrossFire. And scatter's no good, so they all get away alive. Oh, temporary engine crits. Pretty big damage onto the Command Panther. Trying to get up there for the Ura anti-tank grenades. Has to settle for the Panzer IV, but that could still go down. We've got the cluster bombs coming in as well. Infantry dodging out to the side. Panzer IV could still be in some trouble, but well covered behind the sight blocker. Oh boy, and then we got the double packs coming in. The SU-85 goes down. Blitzing in now, hoping for the kill on the Jackson, which took another shot. Oh, but this We'll be close. Oh, but he gets it. Very well executed. Attack round through the tree line. And down goes the Jackson. Command Panther and Panzer IV both survived. Captain down for Jibber. And Thoton throws in the towel. Oof. Well, that was not a good showing for Thoton. Just so many wipes. So many wipes. Right from the start of the game when he lost that conscript combat engineer. And then he just went for like constant rebuilding on the conscripts instead of trying to get into tech in spite of the Allies having such a huge fuel lead the first 15 minutes or so of the game. I know that the Axis did go for double anti-tank guns, can make it hard for medium tank play, but could have gone into that Katyusha like 4 or 5 minutes earlier. Started working on the vet, started accumulating the bleed, made it harder for the Axis to make that comeback. But yeah, just some solid play, mainly like CrossFire playing that very, very well. Good dynamic teamwork from him, in spite of it being like a random team. Some good coordination from the Axis throughout this match. Ducksworth doing a pretty good job holding his own against Jibber's massive blobs. And just eventually the vehicle play working out in favor of the Axis, just kept sniping off Allied tanks and not taking too many losses in return. Good anti-tank arm positioning for CrossFire throughout most of the match as well. Didn't let them get too exposed. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.